Oh boy. It feels rather where the fuck do I even start from? It's been ages. It's been weeks. It's been months. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sure my guys are like, my friends are like, everybody is literally like, who the fuck is this idiot? Who be this one? Where did this one come back from again? Yeah, well, I'm terribly sorry. I've been dealing with some shit. I've been dealing with a lot of BS here and there, like relocation. When was the last time we caught up? I think it was before I finished NYSC or somewhere about that time. That would be like February or something. When I know Vex, I'm very sorry. It's been a lot, like NYSC. Okay, hold on. Before I start story, let me do introduction. Hi guys, this is Lumi. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening. Thank you for waiting this long to listen to my shit again. I am Lumi. If you're new here, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming here to at least see what this nigga is trying to say. And if you are like a returning customer, Alpha, thank you for coming back. Got something in my throat, sorry. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for sticking around, even with all of my bullshit. Appreciate it. So it's been a while. First, I gotta say I'm sorry for holding out this long before I posted a new episode, newsletter, podcast. You will notice that there might be some sound in my background and all of that. These are like issues that I've been facing for the past few months. So a quick catch up. I finished NYSC, I think NYSC was the last time I was spoken. NYSC don't finish. After NYSC, I've relocated down south. Down south. I'll be down to the west, whatever it is. Located down to Accra, back, the whole relocation process, settling in, getting a place, got a place. Place is full of mad people who make it a priority to leave their dog back for like 19 out of 24 hours, It's been really hectic. I have not been able to record stuff. Laziness has been number one thing, but then I've just been discouraged a lot because, I don't buy a job with this house that I rented, But I just saw that there's this awkward silence today, which I'm very sure would disappear in like a few minutes now. Say like 10 minutes from now, they will start barking again, or one nasty person will drive a bike behind my room, something like that. Well, hey, leave out my story. How have you been? How's life with you? How has everything been? Just sharing me my own. Yeah, so I've had like a few shits that I've wanted to talk about before I left ABJ, like long ago. I don't put these things from my notes, and funny how it still keeps up coming. It keeps coming up as, an important topic out there. It's something that I've seen that has been reoccurring over time in the social media space, Twitter to be precise. So I've always had this question in my head, I watch movies, I see other people, I interact with people of other race and culture and all of that, and we see people do yoga, you understand? We see people do yoga, we see people who do this stuff, who like commit their day life to it. This is what they do for a living and all of that. But coming down to Nigeria, coming down to this woke generation of Nigeria, oh yeah, they've started backing, like I said. Coming down to this woke generation of Nigeria, I've kind of noticed, well, yeah, that's one animal out there, sorry. I've kind of noticed that over time, yoga in Nigeria seems to be different from what yoga is to like the rest of the world. I mean, I'm not saying it's only in Nigeria, but commonly in Nigeria now. The way they do yoga seems to be like very different. I mean, every normal person that I've seen do yoga actually does this thing with clothes on. And to my surprise, I mean, yeah, they are like people who do it with clothes on in Nigeria, and exactly those people are like the real yoga people. You most likely will not see those people trend for being yoga people and all of that, in social spaces and all of that. But you see those who do it naked, of course, there is always more engagement. People want to talk about your body parts and all of that. So it begs the question, is yoga supposed to be done with clothes on or clothes off? Because it kind of gets confusing to see that the original people who came up with these ideas do it with sense, like they do it moderately, they do it like actual people do. Seeing people do yoga clothless, like wearing, I mean, not clothless entirely, but there are clothes you wear that are like you're not wearing anything. Because what's the point? Yeah, you would say, yeah, it's what do they call it now? You have to be comfortable in what you're wearing, whatever. I mean, people who wear leggings and do this stuff, I don't think they're uncomfortable in what they're doing and all of that. But it's kind of how do I put it now? It's kind of so much that I've seen over like a few weeks. Different yoga artists on Twitter, particularly, yeah, they are always this close to being naked. Like, why bother? I don't understand. So it like begs the question, why? I don't understand. Like, see, same thing goes for crocheting. Yeah, I mean, crocheting comes up on Twitter, NG space. A particular name comes up with crocheting. You already know what crochet. Whenever you like see a gist about crocheting or something, you know that, oh, it is this person. You already know. As I'm even talking now, if you're a very conversant person with Twitter, you already know who I am talking about. I don't have to like drop names and all of that. It's not my business. Whatever that person does with their life, it's their life. I'm just here to say what I feel about what I've been seeing. So I know a lot of people who do crochets. Personally, this same person, I kind of had a conversation with this person a few times because I bought a wear from her some times ago too. So like it has come to my like dawn on me now. Like I tend to see naked crochets everywhere. Like, I mean, yeah, I get you're trying to create your style or whatever, but do you have to be naked to do it? There are literally outfits that are made by this particular person and some other people. Like, it's becoming like a general trend. When one person starts it and they make mad sales out of it, hey, buzzers, people want to see this person's picture and all of that. I mean, it's even now beyond that, because I think something came up about this person some days ago, and the way people were categorically talking about this person, bro, it felt very disgusting. It felt, I mean, yeah, a lot of people nowadays like to pull up this energy of, I don't care, it's not my business, whatever you feel is your opinion, blah, 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 But I believe that sometimes, Eshima Joko Amaru, not be, why? Am I this a terrible person or something like? And if you don't, well, it's not my business. It's your personal life and all that. But it has not become like a trend. When one person starts this thing and obviously make a name out of it, people are like fucking with this person's brand. Of course, others want to, what's the name? Others want to do something similar, and they keep on putting out stuff like that too. It now feels so weird to see regular crochet makers make crochet. I know a person, like my girlfriend's former roommate, Timmy. I know she does crochet. She has done a few for my babe, and you don't have to be naked. That's the point, yeah. So like, it kind of surprises me when I see crochets, distance yoga artists. You people are like almost naked, semi-clad. How do they call it? it kind of now like, it fingers my brain. Pardon my French. It fingers my brain ish to see that, is this how these things are now? Because my grandma does crochet, by the way. So, like, I don't know. Grandma's crochet has to be different from modern day. Of course, yeah. Oh, yeah, so you people are modernizing into nakedness or, like, it's not my business, it's your body. Of course, that's how you people say. But then I just want to talk about it because it feels rather very strange. Yeah. So, that aside, I think I made an episode sometimes last year. Thoughts Not Odd. Yeah, I think I particularly made that episode because I remember going on Snap and I was seeing someone who was like an acquaintance who was kind of talking down, people gifting her this like little sum of stuff or something, like not little. So someone gives me thank you. It's thank you is not a lot of money, but I like to appreciate gifts. I'm a very, very appreciate gifts in quotes kind of person. Do you feel me? So like I like to cherish gifts a lot. I remember my grandfather gave me a wristwatch. Was my grandfather? No, my dad. My dad gave me a wristwatch when I was entering into my first year of undergraduate. That was 2015 or so. That wristwatch, the glass broke. I changed it. The leather cut off. I had to like look for genuine leather that was as thick as that one because I think one of his brothers bought it for him. My dad is someone who cherishes wristwatch. My dad can give you virtually everything in this world, but his wristwatches, he like cherishes his wristwatch. I remember my younger brother used to like steal his wristwatch and just all this iron wristwatch, you just remove some of the irons to be able to size him. And once my dad catches him, my dad will ask him to go back and find those iron straps, fix it back, and drop his wristwatch. So the man literally loves wristwatches a lot. So, but he gave me this one, and I was surprised. Naturally, I tend to hold stuffs that I'm gifted with high esteem much more than something that I bought myself. It's like my nature. I believe a few people might have that nature too. I mean, it is not wrong if you don't have that nature. But so was it 3 or 4 days ago, the 3 Idiots podcast? I'm going to call it that because it seems to me that that's what they are. I'm very sorry if it comes off as offensive to anyone. I do not care, but that's what I think they are. So, yeah, fine. From one point of view, women have standards. Everybody has standards. What works for A will not work for B. What works for C do not work for D. What works for D might not work for A, vice versa and all of that. It's not an issue to have standards. I could remember very well, Thoughts Not Odd. I think I was talking about people who come on Snap to post all this. God should just give me say 5 million naira, blah blah blah, and I'm like, God no be bank. God is not. God does not keep account and all of that. You're not working. You're not doing anything. You just expect this. So that aside, my point is like, it pays. It makes more sense to be very, very appreciative. It takes nothing from you to be appreciative of something that's done for you, rather than trying to be woke, because that's the word I can find there. There's really nothing else I can use here. It takes nothing to be appreciative, to be thankful of something you get. It takes nothing from you to say thank you very much, I appreciate this stuff that you've done, than to be a rude person and spit on other people's hustle. I remember very well that I talked about spitting on people's hustle. I find it very rude that someone would gift you something and your response would be, what do I do with this? This is rather small. What's this? Blah, 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 Yes, you have your standards. Yes, this thing might be meaningless. It might be worthless to you. 5,000 naira they buy data. 10,000 naira would buy 80 gig data comfortably. You might not be using 80 gig. You might be using 300 gig per month. If you buy 10,000 naira data out of your this thing, it does not take anything from you. It does not add anything to you. Or maybe it adds 80 gig to you, whatever. But my point here is, I think it's rather stupid to the calling out that those girls did. It's rather stupid to think that someone gifting you something is ridiculous. It's insulting. Because according to, was it Malia or which one of them that said, if this person, the other girl was still saying, if this person gives her that money, she's going to say thank you. But she'll probably give it to someone else, but she does not need the money and all of that. Fine. This is the thing. Even if you don't like it, I think it takes nothing from you to appreciate that. Oh, well, okay, the money is small, but this person took it out of his pocket, took it out of his own sweat. While there are people who can afford to give you 500,000, 1 million without batting an eye. I mean, I can't afford it. Of course, I'm a broke person. I know gets that, this thing. I still believe that to those people, giving you 500k might be like giving you 5k. Because they have enough. They have the capability to do more than enough. They have the capability to be able to give you that much without even feeling it. But a person gives you 5k or 10k, it means that's what the person can actually afford to give you. Or at least that's what I think. Because I feel if someone promises to give you something, if someone wants to gift you something and say, I want to gift you something, I work, of course, I earn decently, but I have my own things to do and all of that, yeah? So I want to gift you something. Okay, maybe you come to me. You don't even come to me. I just thought, let me just gift this person something. I'm going to gift you based on what I can afford, based on what fits my own this pocket. I can't go out of my way to say, I'm not even trying to impress you. I just want to gift you something out of my heart, out of the goodwill or whatever. Or well, I could say that to some extent, a larger cause of this bullshit is all this, send me your account number, let me give you something for replying my DM, all this stupid simp men who have complex, because I think it's complex that will make you DM a woman and she would respond to you and you would give her money. You would pay her money for responding to your message. I think it's complex. It's complex is its lack of steady love in your life. I think people like that lack love. They found it hard for people to love them naturally growing up. So they just feel like, it's an opportunity. That fine girl answer me. Blood. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. So back to this, I think a major cause of that mentality of not appreciating stuff is from these people, and also the what do I call it now? The unreal standards that these ladies like to set for themselves. Fine, you're dating a big person. Fine, you're dating a millionaire, a big boy, or whatever, and all of that. It takes nothing from you to say, wow, well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. And you're going on the way you gift it to someone else. Listen, she pointed out, I think the other babe was pointing out, give it to a beggar. I think it was Maliat that said it. I don't know. Do I have it out for that babe? I think so. Give it to a beggar, give it to this, give it to that. See, while you are rude, I think it's very rude that you can't even say, come on, thank you very much. Even if you don't mean it, honestly. There are things you do in some situations that you do not mean, but you do not have to react. Maybe it's my kind of person. I tend to suppress a lot of things. You expect that you get a reaction, but I'm not going to give you that reaction. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, cool. I might dash this money out to someone or dash this thing out to someone along the line. I mean, which I barely do. I would rather not collect it from you in some situations. I mean, gifts, I would rather not take a gift that I know that I cannot use because it might go to waste. Do you understand? If it's something that go to waste, I will not give another person. It might just go to waste. But money, I go collect money. I don't mess around with money. But here's the thing: you might do it out of falsehood or whatever. It might not be genuine actions that like you entirely need 10K like that. What does 10K do for you? Fine. But I still think it is very, very wrong to spit on people who go out of their way to give you what they can afford. So in a situation when somebody can afford to give you 5K, he gives you 5K because that is what he can afford. A person who gives you 500K, gives you 500K because I feel like that it also works with the idea of that is what this person can afford. 500K to this person might seem like 5K, while to you it is 500K. To this person it might be 5K too. But it's just a very stupid mentality that you think you can just say, yeah, I don't need 5K, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a dead idea. I've been talking for long. Finally, I think one other thing. Yeah. So, like I said, I've like had some of these topics down for like quite some time. And it's like reoccurring stuff that keeps going and up. By the way, God, I'm still in pain. Arsenal lost the league. They don't throw my life tire. You know, all these Man U boys because they won Caramo Cup. But what can I say? We lost. Yeah, of course we lost. We bottled it at the most important part, you know. I think like the final 4 games, we just were trash. Absolute trash. I mean, since we like drew 2 games back-to-back from 2-0 leads and we bottled it to 2-2. I already gave up at that point because it was like written in the stars that this is not meant for us. We just tried. We were placeholders for 260-something days, which is like the longest record of being top and not winning the league. Well, that's Arsenal for you. It's like a normal thing for us. I just remember it does not win the FA Cup because if they do, I'm burying my head in sand. I'm dead. They will find me. They would definitely find me. So yeah, like the final set of people that I want to like pull out. So I called it the Begging Chronicles. You know, it's also like a woke culture. You know, there are in this life. Yes, let me build a caste system. There's the rich. There is the heads of the begging empires, and in the begging empire, actually, let's not put the rich. In the begging empire, there's like the woke beggars. That's what I would call them now. And then they are the actual beggars. The woke beggars are the ones who, okay, let's say they are the woke beggars. Number one, they are the social beggars. That's like they're always on social media, like the ones I mentioned. I mentioned them some times ago. They're always on that comment section. Say, hey, please, can you help me with 5K? Can you help me with this? They already have a story for every situation. Those are like the social beggars. Then there's the actual beggars, the ones that are like Ojaba, post office, all those people that are sitting inside their own urine and stinky shit. So I'm going to talk about the woke beggars. They are the ones who masquerade begging with Anon. So like I've seen this shit a lot, yeah. You just wake up and you say, I need a clinical. Okay, yeah, it works for some people. I know that people who do this stuff most of the time, they probably have targets. They have people they are targeting. They're probably targeting their boyfriend or one very close pal that they know will buy these things for them. They talk about it, and none. You just wake up. You don't do shit. Maybe you learn UI UX. You are still like maybe your first month of learning. You're already posting Anon should get you like a MacBook on your you know, like it's rather very, very, very is it delirious? I think that's the word. It's delirious. It's like it's beyond humor. It's crazy because an average MacBook, an average good MacBook should cost around 300,000 now and stuff. One, you've not even mastered the craft. 2. What makes you think that an anon would be able to... I mean, so like, after these people here, you want to beg for stuff. You just rather put anon, because anon gives it, this woke kind of energy that doesn't make it seem like begging. There was a babe like that was called out some months ago. Like, you know how guys can be. This guy was like, imagine you as a boyfriend coming online to see screenshots of your babe begging with the anon tag. So like, there was a screenshot. This babe had like over, let me not exaggerate, over 14 tweets. Anon, I need bread. I think she asked at some point, she was anoning for bread or something. Like actual bread, not bread as in the bag or something. Bread. Like bready. Something like that. Yeah. Like, it was so embarrassing, because people were now like, this particular person is not even a learner in... I just use UI UX for example. Coincidentally, she does UI UX too. She's like a senior. I mean, at least that's what she claims to be. She has community. She leads a community. She hosts YouTube, blah, 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 and all of that. She's like a senior in this stuff. They are the ones that make random tweets. Like, you just suddenly go from making tweets about work, tweets about design, to making tweets about sex, about, just for engagements. I call them design influencers, by the way. People that tweet inspirational, motivates to aspire to Maguire, motivational designers, celebrity, no, not celebrity, what they call them now, motivational designers, whatever, I don't even know. Design influencers, yes, basically those ones. So like, there were loads of screenshots of this babe begging under the tag anon. So like, I just sat there and I was wondering, so this is a new thing here. We would rather not engage in the social begging style. Social beggars don't give a fuck, or they don't care. Those ones just go under your tweets. Bro, I beg if you see 2K. I remember the time I was betting. Yeah, I don't quit betting, by the way. I don't leave a same market farm. You see someone, maybe you win, and you now comment under the person who shared the game that, thank you, bro, God, I just won this game, blah, blah, blah. You be in minutes, you will see people, bro, I beg, Makasi 1K now. Bro, I beg, I feel 1K. Those are social beggars. Those ones, they don't care. They go ask you straight up. They will send their account number. But woke beggars, Luma fee, and on pad begging. Yo, I don't know the next time you people will hear from you, because I don't talk a lot of jargons today. Yeah, so thank you for... This was fun, actually. This felt good. It's been a while, and I definitely want to do this again. Oh, our guy's back. So I guess I'll catch up with you guys in coming episodes. Thank you for listening to the end, if you did. If you did not, please go and finish. Come and finish the video. Thank you very much. Catch you all later. Bye.